We are currently in what is considered the 100 deadliest days of summer. It's the period between Memorial Day and Labor Day when the number of deadly crashes spikes nationwide. Thanks so much for joining us tonight live after the game. I'm Joe Mueller.
And I'm Tricia Keene. Tonight, anchor Abel Garcia spoke with a woman who was left a widow after her husband died in a crash as a result of a driver who was under the influence.
It's been a total process. It's been an adjustment and accepting that he's not here anymore.
It was a night that changed Jessica Tabares' life forever. She says she had just spent several hours making memories with her husband, with family and friends, not knowing it would be the last time they would be together.
And I told my husband, I'm very tired. We had been working all day that Saturday. And he said, you know what, honey, just as usual, sleep and I'll wake you up when we get home. And I saw us getting into the 215 and I fell asleep.
It was February 5th around 2 a.m. Nevada State Police say a wrong-way driver was traveling southbound on the 215 near Town Center Drive in the northbound lanes. Tabares and her husband were traveling northbound heading home. The driver crashed head-on into the truck Tabares and her husband were in. The driver who hit them died on impact.
I wake up and I don't see him anymore. And I'm starting to feel like I can't breathe. I start to gasp for air. I realized in that moment that I was in a car accident. And when I turned around to look for him, his body wasn't there. The seat of where he was sitting wasn't there either.
With the little strength she had, Jessica says she got up and began looking for her husband, Jose, who she called Pepe.
Pepe, Pepe, where are you? And I'm screaming and I'm gasping for air, and I can't really fathom what was happening at the moment, and I felt like I was wobbling around.
She was taken to the hospital where doctors told her that her arm was shattered, her back destroyed, and her vital organs displaced. She says it's a miracle she survived, but she had a terrible feeling her husband did not.
I overhear two nurses talking about it, about the accident, and how bad they felt for me, and that's when I realized that he had been gone.
From mourning her husband's death to not knowing if she would ever be able to walk again, Tabares says she went into survival mode. She underwent many surgeries, and after about 2 weeks, she started to regain her strength. She showed me a video taken at the hospital of the first moment she walked again.
Can you see? Agustin? You got boosted? Yes.
A week after, she was ready to go home to be there for her 2 sons. Now, 4 months later, Tabares says while her health is improving, the pain of losing her husband will never go away.
My husband was not only my husband per se, but he was my life partner, my business partner. He was my other half. He was everything for me and for my kids. For us to adjust without him here, it's been very challenging.
Tabares found out that the Nevada State Police toxicology report the person who crashed into them was under the influence of cocaine, alcohol, and marijuana. And during the 100 deadliest days on our nation's roads, she has a message for everyone.
Don't get behind the wheel when you know that you have had only one drink, because you never know what can happen and how you can affect people's lives in a negative way just because of your irresponsibility.
Reporting in Las Vegas, I'm Abel Garcia.
Jessica and her husband owned a public relations company here in town. Now Jessica and her 2 boys have taken over the company and continue to help many organizations across the valley.